and I was doing research about how can I study and at the same time do something else on the internet.
Right.
You understand? So that is when I started consuming a lot of YouTube content, and I found out that, oh wow, you can actually do this and earn from it. So I mean, I started everything on campus, just having fun. So I started my YouTube career in university. That's when my dad got to know one of my videos, and he got a show.
Oh, serious.
How do you create the content? And when you start off, are you certain that, okay, this is going to be eye-catching?
You know, I started YouTube as a hobby because I had a passion for being in front of the camera. I'm a very talkative guy, so I just felt like I cannot be talking for free. You need to pay me for talking.
Right.
You understand? And that is when YouTube came in. So I started creating everything just for fun on campus. I mean, I started videos with Chinese women. So my dad was literally mad.
So what were you discussing with the Chinese women?
Just, I mean, flirting with women. That's it. As a young black guy living in China. So that's how I started.
Did they fancy you?
Exactly. You black man, you speak Chinese, definitely have upper hand.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. Because I learned to speak Chinese in 3 months. So I had to,
Also.
Because I understand Chinese is a very difficult language to learn.
It's a very difficult language, but, you know, I went to China with no school fees. So within that 3 months of not going to school, I had people, because I was like a baby, so the people that clean our hostel, they loved me. You know, they were like, why are you in the room? You're not going to school. So all the time they come to talk to me, and that is when I was able to communicate with them, consume YouTube video on how to say this, and I come and tell them. And within 3 months, I was able to speak the street Chinese until I even started my class.
Wow.
So that is how everything. Exactly.
Let's just go back to the content and then how it started with the Chinese women.
So it started with Chinese women. And when my dad got mad, he was like, you know what, you speak Chinese. Why don't you use your Chinese in a positive way instead of always with women? Because, you know, I'm not going to allow my son to be doing this kind of thing. So it came with the concept of being a black man, changing, clearing misconception about Africans living in China.
Okay.
And that my first video blew up.
This was when?
This was in 2014.
14, okay.
Because I was doing YouTube for 2 years, no one was watching me. Like being a comedian, no one was watching. Until I spoke to my dad, that concept came in by changing the misconception about Africans living in China, and that's it. People could relate to what I do.
Exactly.
And I became a successful YouTuber in Africa, in China. And when I became that, I felt like, you know what, China is not my home. Everybody wanted to come to China because of my videos. Any African who visited China those days, they came because of me. And I'm like, if I can do this in China, I can actually do it better in Africa. And that's why I set up a project called Africa to the World. And that is when I came to Africa. And it's the best thing I've ever done.
Wow.
But how easy was it, you know, coming back home and now making this a project that you're working on? How was the reception like?
Reception like, I think in Ghana, they never accepted me from the beginning because I did everything in Ghana before. But they felt like, yo, who is this guy?
So what gave you the breakthrough?
The breakthrough was from what do you call Rwanda, when I sat in the gutter eating, and the video went viral. And that is when, you know, like even coming to Africa, I was on a loan. Yeah, it was.
You had to borrow money?
I had to borrow because I wanted to go because I've already done the research and I know that Africa is the place. But I didn't have that amount of money. I asked my friends, they were like, okay, we can't support you. We don't support trips like this. So I spoke to my Chinese friend, and then he used his credit card to get me a ticket in 5 countries. And when I go to Ghana, no one was watching. I'm like, you know what, straight to Ethiopia. Then Rwanda, I sat in the gutter and everything changed. And I told my friend that, hey, you know what, we're paying the loan.
Tell me our approach to business, you know, the African and the Chinese.
Africans always want to see you successful before they get close to you. But a Chinese person sees the future and he wants to invest in you. And that's our problem. My friends never supported me. They were like, yo, we don't support trips like this. You're going to Africa to chill with women. You're telling us to give you $1. I never even asked for anything. I asked for $1. You know, because I had the money, but the money was too much. So I was asking people for like, yo, $1 to support.
Awesome. That Rwanda one that blew up. I mean, right through your thought process, what came into your head for you to go sit in the gutter?
I mean, I feel like sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. You know, I don't do research in every country that I go to. I just go there, first impression, I create content out of it.
Right.
So I went to Rwanda, I mean, visiting an African country for the first time, and I'm seeing, wow, this country is so clean.
Yeah.
Then I went to buy food. I was eating and I saw a guy cleaning a gutter, but the gutter is not that dirty.
Yes,
why are you
you're
cleaning
cleaning.
it? Then I went to him. I left my food there and I went to him and I asked him, why are you cleaning the gutter? He said, that's my job. I clean the gutter 5 times a day.
Whether it's
Wow.
dirty or not.
Whether it's dirty or not, 5 times a day.
Wow.
And when he told me that, I quickly went back to the restaurant, pick up my food, come and sit in the gutter just to tell people that it's the cleaner. People were looking at me, is this guy going mad? But in my mind, I was just creating content.
Yes.
And that video changed my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
And subsequently, how
Yeah.
has the journey been?
It's been fantastically well. I think currently it sits on 861,000, almost 1 million, #1 in Ghana.
Yes.
It's been amazing. I don't know how, because no one was tapping into this.
Yeah.
You know, when I came, I saw a lot of content
Everybody
creators.
has YouTube.
Exactly. But my concept is totally different.
Yeah.
I'm not even recently YouTube is giving funds for content creators. Ghana was exempted. You know why? Because most of our content, I reach out to them and they're like, most of our content are in tree. You know.
Okay.
So now we're trying to bring that thing back again. That there are a lot of content creators that are coming up that are using English to create content in Ghana. So I think very soon, I think we will also qualify for the funds.
So what makes one a great YouTuber?
Personality.
Not the content?
Not a, it's not always about the content.
Okay.
You always have to put yourself in your videos. I mean, I always tell people that I'm a village boy from Ghana.
Okay.
When I started, Ghanaians thought that, oh, you are not elegant. Why are you wearing shorts? Why are you doing this and that? But no, I wanted to be me.
Yeah.
And use my own way to tell the story. And
Yeah.
people could relate to me.
Yeah.
Like, I can even wear singlets and shoot a video and no one cares because they know that that is who I am. So staying authentic, adding your personality to it, and then look for any kind of content that you want to create and you're good to go. Because I even believe that each and everyone out there needs to have a YouTube channel.